Hi, my name is Rebecca. This is my video recording for the podcast assignment for AMGT 350. The podcast I chose is called The Need for Innovation, Especially in a Crisis. The podcast length was 47 minutes. It was released on April 24th of this year. It was located on the station called On Point, which is partnered with WBR news station located in Boston. For the summary of the podcast, it was essentially a lot of people from different backgrounds and skill sets who came together for the common good to create respiratory ventilators for COVID patients. Obviously, they needed it fast, and they needed a good quality product. So engineers, medical professionals, teams all across the country, professors, PhD students, use their creative forces and diverse thinking to bring solutions to the corona pandemic ventilator demand. One thing I knew before going into the podcast is that the pandemic hit the world fast and unexpectedly. Many of us had to react and adapt quickly. I remember watching the BBC News from Wuhan, China late January, but I didn't realize it would arrive on US soil so quickly. And I'm sure that these students and engineers thought the same thing, but they had to put that to the side to complete their mission, to design this product to help others. One thing I learned from the podcast is the significant contribution of MIT students with creating this innovative respiratory ventilator. Initially, I would have thought that well-experienced big-name companies would come and save the day by mass producing, but it was the young minds of students who develop prototypes. Even in a stressful situation, this crisis and immediate demand. Instead of keeping their work on a small-scale project, MIT actually provided their platform and blueprints on their website for everybody to have access to, which I thought was pretty cool. One question that I came to mind while listening to the podcast is, what kind of resources does CBC have? Maybe they have things in the engineering building that I am not aware of, but I was thinking if CBC has some kind of product design computer software that students can access. Does CBC have a 3D printer for students to explore and experiment their ideas for creating products, to make everyday life a little bit more efficient? I will copy paste the link of the video, the podcast that I chose in the comments below. And that's pretty much it. Thank you.